Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning, everyone. Thank you for allocating your precious time by tuning with us today, and I hope everyone is healthy and okay at home. So please stay safe, everyone, okay? Okay, my name is Farahida Osman. You can call me Farah. I'm working at TM as a manager of stakeholder management and external relation under group strategic and communication. So this year gonna be my 13 years at TM, and Alhamdulillah, I am very happy on what I'm doing now at TM. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we start our today's discussion, okay, just for your info, yeah, if you can see the screen now, next, I think perhaps. Yeah, if you can see the screen now, TM is nominated for the 2021 Graduates Choice Award in GLC's and Telco's category. So hence I would appreciate your, you can spend few minutes to vote us by scan the QR code stated in the screen and stand a chance to win special prizes, very attractive prizes here, okay? You can have a chance to win MacBook Pro or HP laptop, Samsung Galaxy Note 20 or iPhone 12, Screen Lab Titan workstation chair. We have GoPro Hero 5 Black, Bluetooth handphone, and many more. So please spare some time by scan this QR code and vote us by nominating us as the Graduate Choice of Award in GLC category and also Telco's category. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hi everyone. If you are watching with me, you can say hi and let us know where are you from, okay, at the chat box provided below, okay? Okay, if you're a student, you can also mention which university are you from, or college, or perhaps school. Okay, while waiting for everyone is ready, let's watch this TVC about Reach Further for a Better Malaysia. Roll VT. Okay, perhaps we can start a video later once again nanti because I get to know that everyone tak dengarkan music, but we will display later lah. But if I can just shout out, mention in the chat box here, we have some students. Okay, thank you for tuning with us today. We have Aisha from UIA and currently is joining TM as an elite intake March. Hi Aisha. And we also have pharmacy student, Nur Farina from Kelantan. Hi Nur, please stay safe, yeah. And also we also have UIA student from Gomba, Umar Ashraf. Oh, same name. You share same name with our speaker today, Umar. And also we have Adriana from Network System student, UniKL. Thank you. From MMU Melaka, Muhammad Jaffi. Okay, Danish Rushdie from Talent University Lakeside. Thank you everyone. Keep coming and joining us because today's webinar we'd like to discuss about tips to be outstanding in your job search and get noticed by future employee by our Mr. Umar Abdul Aziz bin Hussein, Head of Recruitment and Sourcing Group Human Capital Management at TM. So very special for those who are now in your final year, let's say at the university or college, or who just graduated, or any job seeker yang nak tahu bagaimana untuk menghasilkan resume yang bagus ketika memohon sesuatu pekerjaan. Okay. Perhaps we can start to introduce our speaker today, right? Let's talk about his profile background. Okay, orang kata tak kenal maka tak cinta kan? So let's know a little bit about Umar. Okay, before that, allow me to introduce our speaker profile background, Mr. Umar Abdul Aziz. Umar pun dah on screen. Okay, siapa alumni student UiTM? So please show some love dekat chat nanti. Okay, because Mr. Umar is your senior. Okay, he is holding diploma in electric engineering in 2004 at UiTM, and then continue degree at electrical engineering in Kasih at UiTM, then continue master at UPM under chemical engineering, process safety and loss preventions. And Mr. Umar currently held a position as Head Recruitment and Sourcing Group Human Capital Management at TM, and he is in charge and to manage the internal and external recruitment for TM Group as a whole. Okay, he has a very vast and a lot of experiences servicing TM for almost 13 years. Okay, starting his career at TM Research and Development, or known as TM R&D, as assistant researcher specialized in radio frequency for 5 years, and then continue as under OSHA, Safety and Health Officer, and then continue his HR roles at TM1. Okay, for information, TM1 is managing the business solutions for the enterprise and public sectors ITM. So Mr. Umar is focusing on recruitment for the educations of TM1 institutional capabilities and talents. And now he is assigned to Human Capital Business Operations Group Human Capital Management to manage recruitment and sourcing for TM Group. And Mr. Umar also pernah dinobatkan as the best executive at TM, and he has also received many professional certification, for example from NIOSH, okay, from MIHRM, okay, Certified Human Resource Manager. And he loves hiking, but sekarang ni tengah PKP tak boleh hiking, stay safe at home. And he is also the Heart Fan Club supporter for Liverpool. You never walk alone, insyaAllah. Umar, this year gonna be our year.
Yeah, next season.
Okay, now we heard sorry Umar. How are you, Umar? Mr. Umar, Assalamualaikum.
Salam, Farah, I'm fine.
Okay, how's your PKP 3.0?
Alhamdulillah, so far still healthy. Family members pun semua sihat. So
yeah.
Alhamdulillah lah, we stay safe. Try to stay safe.
Okay, then we do hope our participants pun stay safe at home, and thank you once again for tuning with us. And now, okay, let's hand over the screen. Umar dah ready tak?
Yeah, boleh.
Okay, hand us over the screen to Umar. Dipersilakan.
Alright, thank you Farah for the introduction. So good morning, Assalamualaikum to everyone. So today the topic will be on tips to be outstanding in job search and get noticed by future employer. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, before we start the session, I just want to introduce to share with you the job search process. So we need to understand the process first in order to get a better understanding of what you need to do, and also the process that you're gonna face when you apply for the job until you be on board. Okay, so for job search, they are categorized as 3 stages. Okay, stage 1, prepare, and then stage 2 is for you to search the job, and then the third one is for you to get the interview and close to be on board. Okay, so for the first stage, preparation. Okay, before you search for the job, you have to do some preparation in terms of the job that you're looking for. So you need to understand the job goals that you have. Then you need to set your cover letter, your resume, and then at the same time, you have to create your personal branding. So this is the preparation before you search for the job. Okay, so you have to know, you have to prepare your resume, your capability, your personal branding, and then once everything is in place, then you can start to search for a job. Okay, with a good resume, then you have high chances to be noticed by future employer, and then we'll get higher chances for you to get an interview session. Okay, so once you complete your preparation in terms of your resume and all of your information on your background, then you then can start to search and apply for the job. Okay. At the same time, when you do searching for the job, it's important for you to do some networking. Okay. And then after you search for the job, and then inshallah, you will get invitation for an interview. And then once you get an invitation for interview, if you were selected, then you can do some negotiation with the company, and then you'll be on board. Okay, I will explain more details of each of these stages. So this is just the overview of the process in terms of job search. I think most of you already learned this in your university. At the same time, some of you already have experience in applying for jobs. Maybe you still undergraduate, but it's the same process as you apply when you apply for internship. Okay, so we go for next slide, please. Okay, first, once you have graduated, when you look for a job, first you have to ask yourself, what are you looking for? Okay, there are two types of strategy that you can use: a short-term strategy or a long-term strategy. Okay, short-term is a job for you to do right now. Okay, it's just like if you apply for the job, and then there will be, everyone have their dream jobs. Okay, when you are graduated, for example, you graduate in electrical engineering, you want to go to the company that suit with your background. Okay, then everyone will have their dream job, the company that they want to work for. Okay, like when I was during my undergraduates, I was a scholar for TM, and at that stage, it's only be a dream for me to work with TM. So you have that before you even graduate. When you apply for the job, you just have that company in mind that this is the dream job that you want. Okay, so sometimes it's not everyone got that opportunity to straight away get hired to the company that they want. So some before you get that opportunity, then you have to plan for a short-term planning in terms of to get a job. Okay, maybe you can do temporary or contract works. Okay, this work sometimes may be outside of your field. Maybe it's not related to your background. As of now, during the COVID, there will be a lot of remote opportunities, job opportunities that you can do at home, and also the new economy in terms of gigs, economy that you can explore. So, like if you are applying for the dream job that you want and you still don't have that opportunity, then you can just apply for any job right now that available, just for a temporary, for you to stand by and get a lot of experience. So the jobs like you're working at the fast food restaurants, Grab, Food Panda, delivery, that kind of thing. That is a temporary job that you can do. At the same time, there's also a dream job. It's a long-term planning in terms of you want that stability, you want the permanent position, you want the full-time roles, and it will be in line with your chosen career aspiration. So when you do planning for application of the job, you have to understand this first. What are you looking for right now? of course, you are going to look for your dream job. At the same time, if you still don't get that opportunity, then you have to do some temporary work or just some remote opportunity that you can do so that you can gain experience in terms of waiting for your dream and chosen career aspiration. Okay, moving for the next slide. Okay, that one is what you're looking for. Now we have to look at what the hiring manager wants. So you also need to understand what the hiring manager are looking for the candidates. Okay, first, normally the hiring manager, we want to understand about you. Okay, they want to know what you have done and why it matters. They want to know what, if you are undergraduates, then they want to know what kind of studies that you are doing. And then your final year project, the project that you have involved before this, so that they can engage your capability. Okay, and they want to know your impact that you can give. So they want to know what happened as the result of your action, is meaning that when you do your final year project, what impact does it bring? Okay, they will be looking for your capabilities. So what I meant by capabilities, that capabilities is something that demonstrate your capacity to do something that you have not done yet. So sure, you are fresh graduates, so you have no working experience. So the company will start to look and evaluate on your capabilities. So you need to figure out what are the capabilities that you have, and that capability that can add value to the company. Okay, you have to showcase your capability. And then normally to interview, the hiring manager want you to speak details about yourself and how you can make a difference from the current process that they're doing, or new ideas that you can bring to the company, and what your unique strength compared to other candidates. So as we go through the process, first you have to know what you want from the job, and then now you have to understand what the hiring manager wants from the candidates. Okay, so once you have that two understanding, then we move to the next slide, please. Then for job search, okay, it does not happen by accident. You have to put a strategy in your application, and you need to have a target in mind. Okay, so like I said, when you focus for your dream jobs, you have to identify an organization that's in your field of qualification. Okay, so with your degree, you have to identify which that you can apply that can suit with your qualification. And then once you have identified that company, then you have to search for the vacancies and apply at the right place. Okay, there's a lot of advertisements now. If you can see in the website, there's some blog, there's through the corporate website, there's some virtual career fair, and then through LinkedIn and some other blogs of the career related to career advertisement. So you have to ensure that you apply at the right place, so the application will go directly to the company and to the recruitment team of that company. So once you apply for the job at the right place, and then you have to review the job description on the advertisement. Okay, this is important for you to understand, because job description will provide information on the expectation that you are required to execute in the roles, and you can also assess whether you are suitable for that position in terms of experience, your skill sets, your education background, qualification, as well as desired personality traits that are required for that position. And at the same time, you can also, from the job description, you can expect what kind of question that might be asked during the interview, because normally the question will be based on the job description. so you can prepare before the interview, and it will be a good preparation for you to go to the interview, and then you can expect the question that are going to be asked. Okay, and you also have to strategize your application, because I know you will apply for a lot of jobs, and then make sure you keep track of your application and then follow up. It's just not so that you can keep the records, and you can ensure that all of your application is recorded. So it's not like you just blast all your resume to all the company that you want, and then you just wait for it to happen. So you have to apply, follow up, and then keep records. So it will be structured of your application. Okay, we're going to the next slide, please. Okay, once you have identified which company that you want to apply, and then now we are in the process of creating the resume. Okay, the resume, you have to understand that resume is a part of your marketing document. Okay, it's not a transcript. It's not something that you just put in your CGPA and then the subject you have taken. So resume is more as a marketing tools for you to use and to ensure that the hiring manager get notice of your skills and qualification. Okay, so in your resume, you should highlight the value that you can contribute to the company. So what different than that you can bring compared to others? Okay, you have to reframe your experience and share your accomplishment, not activities. I've explained this during the previous webinar that I've done related to resume writing. You have to share your accomplishment. It's better that you share your activities, because the hiring manager want to know what you accomplished instead of just stating the activities that you have done. So in the resume, don't put a laundry of skill set that are to generate, okay, like leadership, hardworking, good communication skills. No one care about those, because that is your opinion about yourself. Okay, resume is not a place for you to express your opinion on yourself. What you need to do is that is to state the fact and evidence of those skill sets. That is more important. Okay, let's say if you are a good leader and you manage people, a team, so you have to state what did the team accomplish. Okay, what did you inspire them to do, and what you teach them to do. So that kind of example give more meaningful for the hiring manager to evaluate you compared to just list generic information on I'm hardworking, I'm good in communication skills, so that does not give some impact. If you give example of what you accomplish, then we show the impact and the value that you have compared to other candidates. Okay, that's the evidence that you need to provide. I provide this previously in the talk that I've given. Just when you write a resume, just keep these simple rules. Okay, try to explain about the action that you do, the result that you achieve, and the impact of that action. Okay, so just combination of it. So what you have to write is that the action that you do, action plus result plus impact. So that is more valuable than compared to just give a generic about your skill set, the activities that you do. So don't list down the activities, list down the accomplishment, list down the action, the result, and the impact. Okay. Optimize the keywords. The keywords is important because some companies, when they do shortlisting, they're using AI, which is compared on the keywords of the specific skill sets and between the job description and the skill set that's required. So ensure that you are using the correct keywords. And for your resume, please optimize, customize each application based on job requirement. Okay, don't use one resume to apply for all jobs that you want. You have to customize each application based on the job requirement. Do your homework about the work and be relevant in the content and not too excessive. Okay, moving to the next slide. Okay, move to the next slide, please. Okay, so once you have done a resume, it's also, these are the skill set the employer is looking for in 2021. Okay, due to this pandemic starting from last year, okay, employer will evaluate more on your remote working skills, because now most of the company have to start to work from home, and then some is still working at office, and during the MCO that time, most of us have to start working from home. Okay, so when due to this pandemic, so these 8 skills are important for you to have, and these are what the employee looking for, starting from last year, starting from the pandemic until now, and moving forward, it's going to be, this is the skill set that they will evaluate. So the first one is on the creative problem solving and innovation. Okay, because it's challenges due to the pandemic, where suddenly everyone have to work from home. Okay, the last thing, the supervisor cannot supervise you at home. Okay, it's depend on yourself. So the employer don't want the employee to say that I don't know what to do. Okay, when you're home, you are lost. So instead, the employer wants you to know what that you can think logically and creatively, to find solution to the problem. Okay, because when you are at home, you are on your own. There's a team that can guide you, but it's depend on yourself. So you need to be creative. You need to find solution to address the problem. Okay, so the more creative you are, the better, and that kind of thinking that lead to innovation and improvement. So that is what the employer are looking for. Okay, and then the second one is on the communication skills. Okay, the communication is the ability for you to communicate with the clients and also your team members. Okay, now most of the communication is done through emails, chat, video, phone conference. So the communication skills become more critical than ever. Okay, before this we communicate face to face. It's easier to communicate face to face compared when you communicate it online. Okay, so maybe you can take online classes on communication skills, so it will worth to develop on this area. Okay, it's one of the most crucial soft skill in any jobs. It doesn't mind if you doing sales or any field, any background. Communication skill is important. So I think you can try to invest and spend some time to improve on the communication skills. And then on the time management. Okay, time management, now since we are moving to a working from home environment, so time management is a big concern for many employers. Okay, employees are concerned on the ability of the team to be productive, okay, away from office, because in office we can we can monitor and we can ensure the productivity rate of the staff, but when it's at home, that will be a big concern, because of without the normal structure, day-to-day supervision, time management become crucial when you work at home. Okay, time management, you need to know how to organize your schedule to get your work done on time, and at the same time there's some distraction. Okay, you can save time in terms of commuting, because normally, yeah, if you're in KL, you're going to work, normally take about one hour and a half, and going back home also 1 hour, so you spend almost around 2 hours just on commuting and facing the traffic jam. Okay, now you have saved that 2 hours, but there's some also distraction when working at home. Okay, so how well you can focus on your work and manage your time to stay productive is crucial time management skills that you need to have. Another one is on the growth mindset. Okay, what I mean is growth mindset is people with growth mindsets are always motivated to learn new things, to keep themselves with a new skills, so they are always prepared for any changes in the future. Okay, showcase your growth mindset by highlight your initiative of learning new skills, so that you can do better in your job and help you to keep up with the industry. Learning is not only about the formal learning, you have to go to the training. It also can be informal learning that you learn yourself through online courses, through YouTube, through any courses that you can, free courses that you can take online. And even joining this webinar is also considered as a learning stage. So keep on learning. Even I myself, we at TM, we always ensure that our staff are trained, and we give them appropriate training for them to develop in their career, and also to ensure that they keep up with the needs of the job they are doing right now. Okay, and you also need to have this emotional intelligence. This has become more crucial right now, because these soft skills since 2020, due to the pandemic, okay, people working from home, the stress level, the fear, the frustration, the mental health are a concern right now. And as we going through this pandemic, okay, there's a lot of cases in terms of starting from due to this pandemic. There's a lot of cases in terms of mental health issue. Okay, from new way working from home, challenges to the pandemics. So having the ability for you to read the emotion of yourself and your team members and others is crucial. So you have to ensure you have this emotional intelligence ability for you to respond with compassion for any given by team members or even yourself. So emotional intelligence is important. We can give because right now people there is some fear, stress, and then the mental health is quite a concern right now. So it's important to have your emotional intelligence intact, so that it's not only taking care of yourself, you also taking care of emotion of your team members and others. Okay, and then be adaptability for you to adapt from working from office and then working from home, with this virtual conference, with virtual meeting. Even the career fair 2 years back, it was I think if this career fair would normally we would do it at Mid Valley and KLCC. Now we are doing virtual career fair. So those are the thing that changes, and you need to adapt to the new method, new technology, and new way of working. And the active listening also important. Okay, it's quite, for me, it's quite a struggle when we communicating through a remote environment. Okay, active listening, because sometimes the message doesn't come across. Okay, so that's why you need to ensure that you have this skill of active listening. Active listening is more than just a listen. Okay, it's not just listen to what the person is going to say. It's also the active listener to show that you are engaged in the conversation. Okay, by saying simple as yeah, okay, I understand, and also by the mean of asking question. So it shows that you are listening. And another thing is that for listening, it's important for you to listen to understand instead of listen to respond. Okay. What I mean by that is that when you are in an argument or there's something that you are discussing, so there's some argument that you are facing. So sometimes it's good for you just to listen to understand on the context and then respond. It's not only just listen for the sake of respond. Listen to understand, then respond. So that will be an example of the active listening. And another one is on the leadership. Okay, leadership is important. Okay, although we are working from home, okay, there's a lot of changes. Leadership skills is combination of all the skills that have informed earlier. Okay, all the 7 skills above, and when you put it together, you have a person who not only work well with the team, but also can take the lead and make the rest of the team better. So leaders is someone that it's not only going to the job, punch in, punch out, do the job, okay? But we are looking for someone that can lead the team and grow as a future leader within the company, okay? That will make you more attractive investment for the company compared to other candidates. So you need to show and showcase your leadership skills compared to others, because now we are working remotely, and the leadership is important for you to ensure that the job is done, and also the accomplishment of the team and managing the team. Okay. So these are the skill set that employees are looking for in 2021 due to the remote working environment that we are facing now due to the pandemic. Okay. Moving to the next slide, please. Okay, another thing for you to get noticed by future employer, the important is to leverage on the social media. Okay, for you to update, because social media can work in favor for you while looking for a job if you do it right. Okay, because now a lot of people apply through career fair, LinkedIn. So make sure you have a social media account, professional social media account, so that you can apply for the job, and at the same time, the company also can evaluate you through your social media. Okay, update your social media profile, make it professional. It's your personal brand. Okay, clean up your profile, add your skills, your recommendation of your professional profile. Make sure you use keywords that easier for the employer to search. For example, if you have a LinkedIn account, that is important for, if you're looking for a job, please ensure that you have a LinkedIn account, because that's where the hiring manager is looking for candidates. So clean up your profile and make sure you use keywords so that it's easier for you to be searchable by the hiring manager. Use your multimedia to supplement your resume. Okay, you can use YouTube, you can use LinkedIn, you can showcase your work, you can add some of your writing in your LinkedIn, or you can show some of your video in your YouTube so that you can showcase your work and use that media as supplement to your resume. So instead of the employer just read what you have done in your resume, they can view your social media account to look at the work that you have done. Okay, make a strategic connection. Okay, connect with a professional. Establish connection with individuals who work at the company that you want to apply. So you have start the networking there. Follow your dream employer social media account, so you know that what company is moving forward, their strategy, their moving forward plan. So you know, and at the same time you can also interact with the corporate social account, so you can be visible to the company, and then at the same time you know what's going on at the company, so you can prepare yourself so that you can match your skills, your requirement with the company needs. Okay, move to the next slide. Okay, and then this is also important for you to get noticed by future employer, is to boost your network. Okay, your personal brand, experience, education all matters, but your network could be the key to unlock your next job opportunity. Okay, establish networking with the company that you want to apply. Okay, your personal brand, experience, education can boost the network that you want. So one way to network is for you to connect with the employee of that company through LinkedIn, Twitter, or any kind of social media. Okay, you can also do some virtual coffee chat, or just catch up with some of the hiring manager through this media. Okay, at the same time, find a mentor. Okay, find a mentor, that someone can guide you, that can guide you on your career development, can give advice, can also guide you on what you need to do in terms of preparation for your job search, and also in your career development. Okay, find a mentor that can give advice to you, a good advice. Okay, participate in a relevant event, career fair, conference, so you can do a lot of networking, because with the networking it will help you to boost the opportunity for you to be visible, and also at the same time give you higher chances when you know someone that can introduce you and recommend you during the interview. Okay, and do some research and approach of new contacts, that keep on trying to approach new contacts, so that you boost your network. And the wider network that you have, the easier for you to do your job, and it's easier for you to collaborate, because now a lot of work that you need to do, you need to collaborate with others. You cannot do it alone. You need to collaborate. Even if you are working, you still need to collaborate with other units, sometimes with other companies, so collaboration is crucial. So to do the collaboration, then you need to have a good network. It will ease your work easier for you to execute. Okay. Important point here is to ensure you have a strong network and find a good mentor. Right. So we go to the next slide. So this is the last slide. Key takeaways from the tips of this webinar is to set a proper target and find the right opportunity for your career. So set target of the company that you want to apply, and ensure you apply at the right time and find the opportunity. Keep in touch with the company to ensure that once the vacancy is going to be available, you do some research. So ensure that you strategize in your application. Okay, grab your employer attention with your resume and personal branding. Ensure your resume is up to date and you have a strong personal branding. This will give a huge advantage. Showcase your remote working skills, the 8 skills that I've explained earlier. Leverage on social media, your LinkedIn account, YouTube. Use that advantage for you to apply for the job, to showcase your work, to showcase your capabilities, to showcase the skills that you have. Use the social media as advantage to you. Okay, and find a mentor. This is important. Find a mentor that can advise you, that can guide you throughout your career and boost your network. So these are the key takeaways from this webinar, and hopefully with this knowledge and understanding of the key takeaways, then you are well prepared, and inshallah will be noticed by future employer when you apply for the job. Okay. All right. Pass over to Farah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Umar, for the very insightful tips. Thank you so much. Dan harap dapat bantu ataupun sedikit sebanyak dapat memberikan sumbangan sikit tips kepada adik-adik di luar sana. So, if you have any questions, okay, please do so. Please post any inquiry on the chat box. Okay, it's important for you to state your name and email. You can may win a special token from TM. See, you post question, you can win something from us. Okay, okay. Let's see. Dekat chat ni, maybe can pick from. Yeah. Hi, I'm Tarmizi bin Ahmad. Muhammad Tarmizi Ahmad. I have a question. How to build a good connection with industry player? Mr. Encik Umar, how?
Okay, thank you, Umar Tamizi. Okay, how to build a good connection with industry player?
Yep.
Okay. First, I would advise you to connect with them through LinkedIn. Okay, so that you can once you connect with them through LinkedIn, then you can know what things that they are doing right now. Okay, at the same time, you can have a chat and just engage with them, ask questions, because normally the industry player, how they are, they will still entertain you. Okay, start to do some network with them, ask questions, ask opportunities. If there's any opportunities at the job at that company. So you never know. Sometimes with the skill that you have, they can leverage on that. So it's not all the opportunities that they have to advertise, they have to show. Sometimes through your discussion, maybe there's something that you can contribute to the team indirectly, and at the same time, they can leverage on that. So it will be win for the company and also to you. So it's important for you to communicate and just have a chit chat with them. There's no harm for you to do connection with the industry player.
Yeah,
Approach them lah. If you tak approach, then never know you lah, kan?
It's easier now compared to our time, kan?
Yeah.
Is within the just fingertips je dekat online. Okay, we have
in our time dulu kita kena go to the office, we have to event or something, and it's not easy for just to approach them like that. But now we just simple click, connect with them through LinkedIn, then you can communicate and even can message them.
Yeah.
So use the advantage.
Yeah. Okay, we have another question. If you're okay to take up this from Janatul Izzati Burhanuddin. Does sending a job application without the cover letter doable? If we only describe ourselves in the email body, sufficient tak?
Okay, it's better to have cover letter. Okay. So that email ni kadang-kadang when people read the email, sometimes maybe at the one time, okay, they just look at your email, they go through the cover letter, and then that's it. Okay, if you attach your cover letter with your resume, and then once they store your cover letter, then it will be there when they do the scouting. So it's easier for them to look and track back, because that you have to ensure there's a lot of application. There's not only one application for the job. I'm giving example for current right now TM doing TM Elite program. Okay, TM
Yeah.
Elite program, where we provide training for undergraduates. So
Yeah.
for each batch, we take around 300 to 400 candidates.
Mm.
Application that we receive is more than 1,000.
Yeah. Umar, we
just
also have some elite student here tau tadi dekat chat.
tadi tengok tadi kan. So you imagine we have received more than 1,000.
Yeah.
First batch we received about 8,000 application last year. So if you put it in your email, then it will go like that lah. Kan? So it's important you attach with your resume. Cover letter is just an introduction. It's not that the information is not that critical. The most critical information is the thing that you put inside your resume. That is the more crucial that you need to focus on. Don't focus too much on the cover letter. Focus more on the accomplishment of your action and the result that you achieve and the impact that you do, and put it inside your resume.
Okay. Okay, Umar, lagi satu soalan. Okay, from Chong Jin Yang. Good morning, sir. He said, can I ask what is the best timing for a student to apply the job? Is it during our final year studies or after graduation?
Okay, the best time for you to apply for the job is it will be just before you graduate. So yeah, once you apply for the job, it's not you're gonna get directly the interview session. So maybe you can apply during your final semester before you graduate. It's just about the time for you to graduate. Then you can apply, and then once you get the interview session, so by that time you already graduated, and once you get your senat letter and confirmation on your graduation date, then you on board. But that will be faster instead of you just waiting until you get your degree set through Convo, then you're gonna waste some time. So another advice that I can give you, try to apply for the job after you do the internship, because the internship can be considered as your experience. Okay, some fresh graduate consider if you apply for the job, the company will ask for experience 1 or 2 years, experience 5 years, that kind of thing. And most of undergraduates are afraid to apply because of the experience part. Okay, just ensure that the internship is also an experience for you. Okay, it's not a part. Yes, it's a part of your undergraduate study, but it's also considered as an experience for you. So make sure when you do the internship, gain a lot of knowledge that you can do, so you can put that information, the achievement that you do during the internship inside your resume. At the same time, as I informed earlier, the TM Elite, the protege that TM offering right now, is also can be part of your experience. Experience is not only working officially, internship, your protege, your apprentice, your side jobs like doing grabs, working at the fast food restaurant, working at the mall, the part-time jobs is also considered as experience. So put that inside your resume.
Yeah. Orang kata macam nak tambah sub skill kan, betul?
Betul.
Yeah. Okay, last question. Perhaps boleh Umar? Last.
Boleh.
Okay, last question here daripada Zheng Hang Tai. Okay, good morning Encik Umar. I'm currently studying at Mechatronic Engineering and I have a huge passion to work with MRT Corporation. However, I don't have much accomplishment related to electrical field. Most of the accomplishment are academic related. For example, president list, dean list, 3D design competitions, photo shooting competitions. So what do you think? MRT will consider my job application from your points of view? Macam mana, Umar?
Okay. Okay. First, the company will look at your qualification. Okay. And they will look at the skill that you have, and then they will look at what you can do in the company. Okay. If you have those skills, that will be advantage. If not, then you can apply. First, before you graduate, you apply for the internship at that company. So once you are in that company, you can showcase your capability, your ability and your skill sets. And as I said, if you don't have that opportunity to do the internship at your dream company, then you can apply. If they have some apprentice program or some part-time program, you can apply. If there's a mismatch in terms of your qualification. If there's opportunity for you to apply, then go ahead, apply for the job. And if you have that opportunity, showcase what you can do, because your degree is just it's like a ticket for you to start off your career. But once you are in, then everything change. Okay, give an example. I'm electrical engineering graduates, now I'm doing HR. So that example that I can give to you lah.
Yeah.
The degree is just a ticket for you to start your career. So once you start your career, is depend on the opportunity that you have, the path that you're going to take, and the career that you want. So everything change. You can have your 5 years plan, 10 years plan, but it's depend on the situation, and it's depend also on the opportunity, and you are willing to take the risk. So I think that you got to focus on.
Betul. I do agree with you. Your certificate is just a ticket, because I'm starting my work as a product. Okay, I'm actually background comms. I don't know anything about product, about technical things. But after 1 year, I had the opportunity to go to the place that I want to go in the company. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Umar. I think for now that's all for Q&A. I nampak a lot of question. If possible, can they pass the question to you for through linkage, for example, ke email ke boleh?
Yeah, boleh.
Okay. We will share you Encik Umar's email at the chat, and also we will share the deck presentation at the chat box. You can just download, right? Umar, no PNC kan? Can share. Yeah. Okay, thank you once again, Mr. Umar, for the very, very insightful session. And before we wrap up, don't forget once again, okay, ladies and gentlemen, to vote TM in 2021 Graduates Choice Award in GLC category and Telcos category. Caranya mudah, just scan the QR code stated in the screen and stand a chance to win very special prizes. Kita ada laptop, ada MacBook, ada Samsung Galaxy. InsyaAllah rezeki. And also don't forget to follow us at TM LinkedIn, Telecom Malaysia, and my TM Group for more career tips. Okay, maybe kita nak ambil gambar lah. Boleh tak on screen, everyone? Everyone on screen? Okay, this is the new norm that we usually practice kan. Okay, kita on screen with Encik Umar. Okay, we have Esther from Talentbank. Okay, everyone boleh tak on screen? Maybe Esther or Sudi can help to snap photo. Tak ada participants. We have 176 participants. Yeah. Don't shy. Okay, on screen. Ready? Mania Adi, insyaAllah. Okay, one. Esther, can you help us? To snap photo? Right. Okay, one. We also have Sudi and Rosanna from TM, Shukin. Okay, thank you. Okay, give sometimes lah. We don't have camera katanya. Okay, tak apa. You don't have camera, but your name is stated here.
Wait, they can open the camera. Hold on.
Okay, now you can open your camera. Couldn't find the camera option. I think on your left side, you have to open your video. Ada tak? Is it possible?
I can invite them into the cameras there. Never mind, we will take a picture of this first.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it.
Okay, thank you so much once again. Okay, stay mindful of our surrounding and well-being. Okay, adik-adik sana stay safe at home. Practice physical distancing. If you need to go out, okay, wear double mask. If you need to be out of home, take care, everyone. Jumpa lagi, insyaAllah, in the next session, ya, Umar, and also
InsyaAllah.
Kak Roseanne. Sekian, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Take care, everyone. Have a safe day. Bye.
Bye.